We're here at Jaya Recording Studios in North Hollywood.
So we're working on a song called My Chariot for the Hornets film. This is going on the soundtrack. Bring out the story of what it's like to go to war, and I hope we captured that. We started our section with a track called My Chariot, which is a big film score, orchestra, a very cinematic kind of sound.
There's a lot of heart inside of the filming of this particular documentary.
I think one of the most accurate and just emotional depictions of war, modern war, and I don't think people have seen this before. And I think it's gonna, really resonate with people because I don't think they're expecting what's in the film.
The time is only 3 days. It's pretty short, and we got to come up with lots of songs in just 3 days.
The father-son, Mike and Carlos Betcher, that's the A storyline in this film. And the B storyline is the soldiers, and you care about both storylines as it delivers through each act.
This song is called Chariots. So it's essentially a watching kind of a fellow soldier slip away, but also what you're going through and kind of how you're actually watching that and seeing that and the thoughts that not only go through your head, but thinking about what they might be going through, knowing that like these are the last moments of their life, and to kind of feel like I've given everything I can. I wouldn't change it for the world, but this is the tough reality of war.
See how it goes. This is our first vocal track of the session.
There's things that just feel natural, it just feels right.
Just going take by take, really pumping that emotion into it.
Play with ideas until something works.
They are currently pinned down.
And need support, over.
If you don't get immediate air support,
we're going to have more casualties, over. Roger, what if we fire now?
Through the wind, below the sand, around me is the hush. I feel the sorrows, broken bones have quickly turned to dust. Your chariot awaits. Your chariot awaits. I can't numb the pain, but I am numb to what is going on. Frozen thoughts are trapping me, but the world, it still goes around. My chariot away, my chariot awaits.
Right after a battle, and there's fallen soldiers, and how they honor those soldiers in a memorial setting. And Mike Betcher was fortunate enough to capture that for this movie.
It's very powerful. I still can remember those scenes in my mind.
What these soldiers sacrifice for our country, for our freedom, is second to none.
When we began to work that heart and that sensitivity and emotion was definitely surrounding the room. It was in the atmosphere. It's very impacting. It pulls on the heartstrings. It gives people another kind of reality of what's going on inside of war. The freedom that we were able to exude and to experience while we were creating is the freedom. Is the freedom that our troops are fighting for. It hits very close to me because America is very close to me.
The story of Mike has been a new opportunity for me as a musician to try to elicit that in the music.
3 of them were pretty much from scratch, plus plus the string section too. So it was a heavy workload for 3 days.
Pretty much Washington D.C. Took a 5.5-hour plane ride over here to Long Beach, drove up to Base, Studios, where we got a chance to screen kind of the movie and just get a feel for it in the theater. It was amazing. It was goosebumps the entire time. So I feel super privileged to even have an opportunity to work on a project like this.